why don't we have this? Why do we have to travel so far to get to these nice places? And I never really could put the dots together until college. So I attended the University of Louisville in their urban planning degree. So I was able to then really connect the dots as to like who gets what, when, and how. We're talking about access to things like healthcare. It's just so important for the West End altogether. The issue with a lot of people in the West End is the lack of transportation. If you're in a neighborhood in West Louisville that does not have a bus line, then that kind of sets you back. Lord forbid someone have a heart attack. You have to go from the West End all the way downtown. That's insane. I've seen all the developers choose every other place in Louisville but the West End. But there's never been anything close to the West End, like a hospital.
Building a hospital in West Louisville, was a dream of mine. But to see it all come together was an act of community. We talk about there being a gap in, life expectancy between here in West Louisville and anywhere else in the city is a 12 to 15 year difference. A lot of folks say that they didn't think that they would see this in their lifetime, or that they had never imagined that we would have the opportunity to have something that is so literally life-changing in the area. We correlate West Louisville history to all the bad things. We correlate it to protesting. We correlate it to the struggle and the hardships. But you look at the history and the strength, the foundation of healthcare in this area. You got people who were delivering babies in the streets and doing house calls. We joke about how there was a physician that was doing, after hours care, and it was like 10 cents to deliver a baby. For me personally, this is more of a celebration. I hope I'm making my ancestors proud kind of thing.
So we did multiple sclerosis, which is a disease in the nervous system.
Okay.
And it's no cure. It don't have a cure.
So they can see the small intestine or see your stomach area and know what's inflamed. And this is how they know that it's Crohn's, because Crohn's is like when your stomach is inflamed.
This is the normal gene with the normal dystrophin. But a mutated gene, which people with muscular dystrophy have, is where they have no dystrophin.
I was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. I have always lived in West Louisville. I got married, bought our house in West Louisville, raised my kids in West Louisville, and now I teach in West Louisville.
A specialist in that field, what do they do? And isn't it also important to know how much money they make? Yeah, so if they have that on there, please do. So I'm gonna come around, okay, you guys are one.
It's so important to me that I educate my people, that where I'm from, that I teach them how to take care of themselves and how to take care of their families. We're teaching our students, not only just healthcare, things that they need to know, but we're teaching them to love their community. We're training our next generation of healthcare workers here. A lot of people you hear of West Louisville, and you hear of all the things about West Louisville. You hear of high crime, you hear of poor health. We're forgotten about. The playing field is not level. I'm here to help level that.
In the health field, all over the United States, there are very few people that look like me and her. And that's our biggest disparity.
My Nana was a nurse. She lived in Franklin, Kentucky. And then when COVID came around, she passed away from COVID. So that really just settled it for me. I just want to follow in her footsteps. That's why at first I wanted to be a nurse, but then I realized like you don't have to be like a nurse or anything to be in the healthcare field. You can be like anything you want to be.
I was just at Central High School, and it was so interesting to hear how many kids were interested in healthcare at large. And we talk about representation matters, getting in front of the kids and saying, well, you can do this, well, you can do that. Let me connect you with this person, and then connecting them to folks that work in healthcare. You can see the brightness in their eyes, like, oh, well, wait a minute, I can do that. It's like, come with me, come with me. You think about what was here before this actual building was here. I mean, it was a dilapidated warehouse. We call it the concrete jungle. I tell people all the time, this is not the Black hospital, right? We serve all. So if you walk through here, it's a lot more diverse than you would see at any hospital at large, but that was intentional. Before, you know, the foundation was even poured, you know, it's, you know, hey, Joe Smo, I'm building a hospital and you live in this community. What would you like to see? What do you need from me? You can see that in this building.
Time matters. If a patient is having a stroke, if there's a trauma, a car wreck, or a patient is bleeding out, minutes matter.
People didn't want to go all the way down past 2nd Street, down to 1st Street to the trauma bay. People didn't want to make those drives, or people couldn't afford to make those drives. They couldn't find a way, or they had to walk, or people that ride bikes.
But now when they see a hospital that they can trust, faces that look like them, who really care about the community, I think there's nowhere to go but up from here.
Why do I love being in the West End? It's the people. That you feel the love in the West End.
We're gonna do the dance when I was to wish it.
I've been in many places in Louisville, and the West End is unmatched with the love that you feel, that you receive. The people of West Louisville deserve everything that they get. They deserve it all. So I have been to the new Nortons, and my experience has been amazing. They have a mission, and it's to serve all people. You can see it in the people that work there. You can see it, you know, when you go into the facility. Each appointment is like a warm hug. So, yeah, I love Nortons.
Now, it started off as a dream, and here we are sitting in my hospital. But every day, it's a beautiful thing to see and be here in West Louisville.